For those of you who are in, I wanted to come on here and just introduce myself. I know I talk a lot on Facebook, giving words of encouragement, sharing tips, and laughing at jokes. I have such great Facebook friends. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Candy Zenon. I am an author and a life coach and CEO founder of Changing Seasons Life Coaching. Changing Seasons was created to help single moms strengthen their faith, family, and finances. And the motto of Changing Seasons is love through it, learn from it, and live after it. Let's talk about that thing. I chose that motto. Well, actually, that motto chose me. It came out of prayer. I chose that because through my heart of hearts, I know that when we go through life, the ebbs and flows of life, things tend to stick on us and we get stuck, we get paralyzed. So love through it was to teach us not to get stuck. It means don't allow yourself to get stuck because of comfort, because of familiarity or fear. Don't allow yourself to not turn the page because of what was. And a lot of times we forget to love through it. We allow the pain to make us mean, our heart hard, and we lose hope and we reject all possibilities. So I wanted us to love through life. Don't forget the love and learn from it. There's a lesson in everything, even in your pain. I want you to learn what that lesson was. Commit that to memory. And then I want you to live after it. Meaning, don't let the trauma of the drama paralyze you. Don't allow the pain of loss or rejection or frustration of expectation to keep you from doing exactly what you needed to do in life, the assignment that God has for you. So I want you to not allow the trauma to keep you from living. Don't allow the trauma to keep you from living. Don't allow it to halt or hinder or sever your dreams. I want you to see the outcome, see the future better than what it is now. Trouble don't last always. Just like I was sharing today with someone that the moment, don't make a permanent decision because of a temporary problem. You can outlive any moment if you allow yourself to live that moment. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Derek. Can y'all hear me okay? I just want to make sure that you love through it, learn from it, and live after it. So that's what Changing Seasons is about, and that's why I created that. And with that, I also teach life skills to those who are in transition, men in halfway houses, children aging out of foster care, and also I teach women who are in domestic shelters. I teach them how to secure food, shelter, and transportation. I teach them to identify their skills and monetize it. Thank you, Dee Dee, for telling me. I teach them how to monetize their skills and their talents, package it and market it and create a stream of income, because God has given us all a creative knowledge to gain wealth. It is within that knowledge that's where your wealth lies. So you have to tap into that. And a lot of times we tend to look for things outside of ourselves. But truth be told, God has given us everything we need within. He has said that he has created everything with the seed of his kind inside. So whatever you need is inside of you. You need to tap into that. And if you don't know what you was placed here to do, the work that God has assigned for you, he says in Jeremiah 29:11 that he has a plan for everybody, right? So who who's the best person to go ask for the plan than the one who created you? He also speaking in Ezekiel that plan is so precise that an angel could come and measure it with a rod. So I say, if you still haven't found the purpose and that assignment and that passion project that you desire to work on, ask God. Just go into prayer and sit quietly and allow him to answer. He answers questions. And I also came on here to thank you all for signing up for the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. I wanted to also invite others to sign up. There's still time. I did a sip and plan and a couple of other live events sharing this material. And this will be my first virtual workshop. But those who have taken the course in the past have said things like Shakira said, let's see. This one was cut off. So let's go to Miss Farr. Miss Farr said, making ends meet gave me the steps to help me decrease my household expenses and freed up over $199 in my budget. And there's a lady that I coached. She's from California. Another lady here in Georgia, Miss Cara, says, within the first 45 minutes of the Making Ends Meet course, I realized where I was losing money, and I end up saving over $60 by following the steps outlined. And Miss Bree said, after taking the course and following the steps highlighted in the Making Ends Meet course, I was able to save $300 in my income from my monthly budget. So she increased her income by $300 just by following these steps. And tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, a virtual workshop that I'll be hosting, I will share those exact same steps that Ms. Bree saved $300, Ms. Farr saved $199, and Ms. Cara saved $60. So I will share these tips with you tomorrow. It's still time to sign up. Please go to my website, which is www.candyxenon.com, and just follow the links and you'll be able to sign up. Also, I want to share a tip with you. So this is just a nice little time saver that I like to create in my household. I got these 3 folders from the Dollar Tree. I can't tell you how much of a time saver this is. What I do with these 3 folders, I just simply write on them. I earmark each folder, one for house, one for car, and one for job. This is a story kind of telling on myself. So the one for the car, I normally put everything dealing with the car. My handwriting is ugly. Yeah, I'm a lefty, but you get the point. I put the maintenance in here. I put all changes in here. I put registration, tags, insurance, anything dealing with the car, I put in here. So in 2017, I ran over this beautiful eggplant purple Miata. It was a beautiful car. I'm sorry, but I did roll over it. So I literally totaled my car. But prior to 2017, I had gotten a transmission rebuilt. And I had put all that paperwork in there. But the company had closed. So if I wouldn't have had my receipt and my paperwork, it wouldn't have been any proof that I had this transmission rebuilt on my vehicle. So when it was time for the insurance company to write me a check, he was like, this is all the money that we could give you unless you had an engine rebuilt or some major repairs. I said, wait, does a transmission count? And he was like, yes, if you could prove it. I went right to my file. I went right to my folder. I pulled it out, marked car, and I faxed them over all the paperwork. That literally saved me $2,302 I received in addition to what they were offering me, just by organizing yourself, having money. Um, so I just wanted to share that. Also, like with your job, I don't know if y'all still get check stubs. A lot of people do stuff electronically, but anything dealing with your job, it could be your pay stubs, your insurance, your retirement, your pensions, whatever dealing with your job. This helps when you are going to apply for stuff. Apply for credit, apply for a new car if you run over somebody else's car, or somebody like me run over your car. But apply for credit, house. I mean, if you applying to go live somewhere, everybody want to say proof of income, send proof of income. The last 3 check stubs, the last 4 check stubs. You just pull out your folder. You don't have to go digging. You don't have to go to HR and put HR in your business. You just go to your file, get your information, and scan it over. Time saver, money saver. Also, house. What I put in the house? I put like appliance warranties. If I buy appliance warranties, of course, the cute plumber. You got to keep the best looking plumbers listed in your file. Also, the contractors, the best contractor, cleaning crews. Sometimes you get. I had this one. What was he? He was Greek. It was a Greek man, and a lady would come and clean the house. That Greek man, he fussed a little bit, but he was so awesome. I mean, I've never made my coffee pot shine like he did. So I don't know what was his secrets, but I kept him definitely in the house file. I keep nice contractors in the file, because sometimes as single women, we do get contractors that come over as males, and they don't know how to talk to women, and they want you to accept whatever they're given, and we don't have to do that, because if we're hiring you, guess what, we can still fire you. So I keep the ones that I like in the house. Warranties, insurance, whatever pertains to the house, you keep that nearby. And that's a fun fact. It's a money saver. It's a time saver. It's a burden bearer, a heavy load share. Because how frustrating is it to have papers? If you like me, I keep everything. But I was at one point in time that I keep everything but didn't know what anything was. Like, fun story. This is probably how I came up with this system. I needed a paper for some major work, probably applying for something or whatever. And I knew I had the paper. I just didn't know where I had it at. So I'm looking for the paper, could not find the paper, dropped everything and went to the refrigerator, because at the time my bedroom was like right across from the kitchen. So I'm in the refrigerator looking for something to eat. Then I realized, Candy, you are not hungry. You're frustrated. Sit down, pray, ask God to lead you to the paper, and allow the answer to come to you. I did just that. I sat down, I inhaled, I exhaled, I prayed, went back to the file cabinet, and the paper popped right up. Then I said I would never not be a good steward over my paperwork. So anything that's entrusted to me is filed properly, filed in a safe place, and always readily accessible. So my Dollar Tree folders can save you thousands. So go ahead and get you some folders, get yourself organized, save yourself some time and money. Also, the tips that I shared with these ladies in the past, I'll be sharing them tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, in the virtual workshop, The Grinch, Don't Let the Grinch Steal Christmas. And you can register at www.candyxenon.com. And I'll leave the link in the description. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing your evening with me. Hi, Dorothy. You joined us. See you tomorrow night, girl. I'm excited. Dee Dee, you coming to the workshop? I do we say Lindisha now that you're a mommy. You probably want to be referred by your adult name. Thank you, people. Thank you for joining me. See y'all tomorrow night. Good night.